Okay, folks, so Paul Bates here, and this week, we're going to start the videos off here. But before we start, I just wanted to say we lost a subscriber this week. Sunday, a good friend of the channel. He's been a huge supporter over the last year or so, a couple years. And he taught me so much about boating. It's crazy. Anyway, rest in peace, Larry Scott. We're going to miss you. He was also a twin, and we're still in contact with Barry, his twin brother. God bless you, Barry, and his sons, both of them, Terry, and just reached out to me today. So anyway, God bless you guys. God bless the family, and let's put him and their family in our prayers. And we're going to miss you, big guy. Thank you for everything, Larry. Okay, Kiko, it's a new week. This is Monday. Where are we at, Keek? Do you remember Newfound Harbor? That's where we're at, Keek.
Nice.
Hey, it was a beautiful harbor last night, huh? Great way to start the new week, huh?
Yeah, it was amazingly calm.
Yeah, and we are this week. What are you getting your pills ready, Chief?
Yeah, I got my pills ready.
What are you getting ready for, Chief? Tell everybody what you're getting ready for.
I gotta get back down to fight and wait.
Tats is coming. So Pete's getting ready for Tats to come aboard. That's next week, so we're going to make our way down to Miami, or as close as we can get. Today we're heading over to Marathon. Okay, so this is Ramrod Key right here, and then that is Torch Key over there. That's where we're at today. You guys can see this harbor that we're going to wake up to Monday morning here as we get ready to go. We're going to get the poles in the water. We're going to catch some fish this week, Chief. Keek, we got to catch some fish this week.
Trying.
We'll try anyway. We caught one yesterday. It was awesome. Fish on, fish on.
We got our first fish on, but didn't get it to the boat. I didn't set the hook.
Yeah.
Ooh, gotta give her a pull.
Good morning. So we're underway here. Just doing a check. We just got off anchor. Just do a walkthrough. Make sure everything's closed. It's supposed to be closed. Oh, one thing we forgot to do. Yep. So this is a critical error, and this is why they do this. Why he did this on his boat. So you can't leave these open while you're driving. So when you shut your anchor, to turn the anchor on and off, you got to come in here and turn that switch. So if you see that red light on, and that's why he did that. So as a reminder to why, so you have to come up here to turn the anchor off to make sure that you shut all your things, because these can't be on when you're underway. I'm just coming through here. I'm going to check up on Captain Paul here. Getting ready to stick the poles in the water. They're ready to go as soon as we get out a little deeper water. There we are. Kurt's coming in right now. Yeah, I think so too. All right, so we got the poles in the water. Ready to go, see if we can catch a bite today. I'm getting hungry. I want a 300-pound tuna. Fish on, Kiko! Fish on, baby. Fish on! I gotta go check for crab traps. I don't know. What is he? Fish on, Chief! So the anchor's all set and ready to go. We got the remote sitting right there. We got a little out so that the anchor now, Paul can drop the anchor, so we can either come down here and drop the anchor, or we can drop the anchor from up there. It doesn't really matter. And we're all set and ready to go. All right, that was fun catching our first fish. It was unbelievable. But now we're pulling into Marathon here. We've never been in here before. I have actually been in here, but I stayed at the marina. So this time we're going to go see if we can find a place to anchor the boat. And that's what we're doing right now. Jeez. My mama told me there'd be days like this. This is the mooring field right here. Okay, folks, so here we are in Marathon, and we're inside the city marina mooring field and anchorage.
and we really couldn't find anything inside the anchorage. There was just boats everywhere. So after we end up anchoring past the bridge a little bit, you know, not too far past the bridge. And then we end up taking the dinghy over to the office to check in, and it did cost us $23.50 a day. And what we get to do for that is we get to use showers. Things are very expensive out here, I can tell you that, because, you know, they even charge us for water and everything. So that was kind of a little bit unexpected when we paid the $23.50 and we still had to pay for water and stuff like that.
I think I found a whole bunch of dinghies.
Okay folks, so now we head over to the showers here, and I want to take you inside of a shower. This is our afternoon shower after a long day of getting the boat over there to Marathon. And then you're going to finish off the evening by running over to the facility and taking a shower. And I wanted to take you on a tour of the insides of the shower so you guys can see exactly what we're paying for and what we're getting. So this is the inside of the shower right here. They're actually pretty nice, believe it or not. Not too bad at all, really. They were clean, and, you know, it is what it is.
Well, folks, when you get to Marathon here, you can buy a pass for your car. I just took you through the showers right there. So they have all these public showers. You can't just sit here and watch Yellowstone all day. It's Tuesday morning. I know we've had a long run and we need to take a little break, but we got to get some chores done, Keek.
I get it.
Keeko. Anyway, today we'll get some things going here. I think Pete's going to tie the rods off. It's early in the morning. Not too early. It's about 8 o'clock, and I'm working on YouTube videos, and we're watching Yellowstone. Somebody turned us on to Yellowstone, so now we're a little bit addicted to it. So over the next couple of days, we will just be doing boat maintenance, getting ready for Tats to come aboard, and then we'll have you guys ride along here. I think we're going to try and go over to Home Depot today, right, Keek?
I think so.
All right, sweet. Out here in the water, Chief, you can't find nothing. Nothing looks the same.
No.
Everything's a disaster. It's like a Wild West out here, rolling around. Trying to get some of these. I mounted these for the lights on the dinghy right there. I put those two, so hopefully that holds up. I don't know. Savages, just absolute savages. And then we're gonna put our rods up here.
Just so they're easy to get to, because we're gonna use them all the time when we're trolling now. Now that we're professional fishermen.
Yeah, now we're professional fishermen. One thing nice about having one of these 40-year-old trawlers, it doesn't, I mean, we stick a hole somewhere we don't like it, we just patch it and move on. But we put the two reels right here, poles, rods. We got our dive flag right here. You can see the brush for cleaning the boat, and then a little brush for sweeping the boat. And then over here, we put this pole right here, our pole 2. That we use that all the time. We call that our bow thruster. Load it up. Looks like we're loaded for bear here. You're gonna put that under the chain. Anything gonna happen is gonna happen out here. All right, we got the bike, the scooter, and the both of us. Savages. Now we gotta get, I clopped off the boat.
That's the moon in the background and the masked lights from the boats in the morning.
It's Wednesday morning. What are we doing today? Finishing up a couple projects from yesterday.
All right, guys. So the boat runs off of two 400 amp hour Logisy Light Pro 4 batteries, and we monitor all of our batteries, even the 12 volt system. We monitor everything through here. So right now we've been on anchor for pretty much most of the time, but we're really starting to get it dialed in, really starting to understand our systems, how they work and what works best. So you can see right here, this is our shunt for our main battery right here. It says we got 1 day and 12 hours. We've got 81% of battery. So we're actually not making power right now. We can tell that just because the refrigerator kicked on. So this will kick on to infinity. Those will go to double I's right there and kick on to infinity when we're making more power than we're consuming. But right now, the sun really isn't out because it's in the morning here, and it will make more power today than we consume with the two solar panels. I'm gonna take you upstairs and show you the solar panels. But before I do, let's look at these Vectrons right here, Kiko. Okay, now let me move the laundry basket here. And let's look at, so you can see like this Vectron right here, this is a 12 volt to 12 volt DC. So when our engine's running, we're making power with this to charge the Light Pro 4 batteries. And then this controller right here, this is our actual solar panel controller. And this will give, so that's what's pulling the energy out of the solar panels and charging the Light Pro 4 batteries. And then this little guy right here, this little solar panel right here, that's connected to my little solar panel. It's the one charging the 12 volt system on the batteries, and the way we monitor is all up through that iPad. So now Kiko, let's run upstairs and let's show them the actual solar panels and a couple other little tricks that we do after the panels here. I want to show you another little thing we do to create air in the boat on a daily basis. All right, Keek. So you guys can see right here. Could you hand me the camera, Keek? Right now we have these two panels, this big panel right here and this big panel over here. It looks like I could clean them. They are both producing energy for our Light Pro 4 batteries. And then this panel right here is creating energy for our 12 volt system. These two outside panels right at about 700 watts. Wish it was more. We could always say we wish it was more. And then this panel right here produces about 220 watts max. 250 I think is the panel, but they do a little bit less. So we do rely on our generator just a little bit, that little Honda generator. We've never really had to run the big generator. When we have to run the big generator, it's for the air conditioners and stuff like that. Now, another thing that we do, I want to take you up to the front of the boat and show you real quick how we keep the boat cool during the day. Create airflow on the boat is, you can see right here, all of the hatches are open. And we put this tarp over here, and you may say, well, why do you have the tarp over there? Well, what that does is any rainfall that comes on the boat, we can still keep the tarp, the windows open. Unless I got a strong breeze this way, then I may have to shut this one, but I can keep those other two open and all the side windows, and it just keeps air flowing through the boat. So that's how we keep the boat cool out here in this Florida Keys.
Plus it provides a little shade
on the boat. Yeah, it does a lot for us. I've had the shade canopy now for about probably about a year, and it's just worked really, really well for us, and it's working out here on the hook. It's working really, really well. Okay. All right, folks, so I had to go put some sunglasses on for a second because it was bothering my eyes. But one thing I want to say real quick is one thing that I am noticing out here in the Keys is the expense of it all. I think it's hitting us. It's hitting home. Like yesterday, the last couple days, me and people walking around town. You saw it at the beginning of the video here, and it's expensive out here. It's 15 cents just for a gallon of water. So, and all this little stuff is starting to add up. And you know, we have the budget. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna get you guys to the Bahamas and back. You know, and the goal was you know, maybe to go to Canada, but I don't know, because I think we're gonna have to turn around and get jobs. But we'll see, you know what I'm saying? If you wanna know what scares the shit out of me, that really, really scares me, it's having to go back to corporate world, you know, and having to go back to the show floor. I really don't wanna do it. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. They always say if you do what you love,
you know, everything else comes. But we'll see what happens here as the adventure keeps going, and you know, as the subscribership to the channel keeps building, you know, and do we take the chance and do we keep going and see what happens? Or, you know, at some point it's going to catch up with us, and we are going to have to make decisions, and it does scare the shit out of me. I'm just being completely honest with you, but we're going to keep going right now.
Okay, folks, enjoy the ride today on the dinghy here as we take it to Marathon and do the whole anchorage. We take you around the whole thing. I condense it down to 1 minute, so it's going to go fast. Kiko,
Talk to me, Goose.
it's Thursday morning. We got a lot. You got a laundry. You're doing dishes now.
Yeah, I gotta cook some food today. All the food I prepped is just about gone. Now we gotta start over again.
All right, because we're gonna get back on the move probably tomorrow, and so everybody's asking about it too. So let's make sure we get some film of you actually prepping our food, or what we'll eat for the. What does that last? It's about 3 or 4 days when you do that.
Yeah, about 3 or 4 days. Depends on how many people are on the boat, but yeah, it's usually what it is. And then today we're gonna do some chicken.
All right, Keek. So let's explain what you're making now.
So today we're gonna do Jamaican chicken in underwear style. So all I do, and I put this on everything: the hamburger, the red meat, and the chicken. And you just put a little. You don't. If you put too much, it's overbearing. It's a little salty. You just put a little shot of that in there.
And then what'd you do? That's the chicken that you got at Costco?
Yeah,
and
the thin cut chicken at Costco. Then I'll cook that on the grill later this afternoon, but right now I'm just letting it marinate. Just a shot of soy sauce just to put a little something on there. And I cut this. I used to own a cafeteria, so raw chicken makes me nervous. As I always used to tell my employees to wash their hands 1,000 times. So we'll just drain this meat, get all the juice out of there, and we'll put this right in here, put that in there. So I didn't ever touch any chicken, but I'm going to wash my hands right now. And then this is just going to marinate in the refrigerator until we're ready to cook it, which will be somewhere around lunchtime. And we didn't put a whole lot in there, just a little bit, get it worked in. We're good to go.
Join the harbor. We're still anchored out, waiting for a mooring.
Well, welcome to the harbor officially then. If you checked in, you're official. Any other arrivals?
Southern Estate. We checked in a couple days ago. We're on anchor, and we're just waiting out some weather to keep heading down to Miami and then over to the Bahamas. Kiko, what are you doing?
Cooking some lunch.
Nice. Let's go up there and see what you got on the grill there for us today, Keek.
Let's take a look.
Let's go take a look and see what you got.
So this is just that grilled chicken. Jamaican
this is the
jerk.
same chicken that you had earlier?
Yeah, really
How
good.
come you wrapped it in tin foil?
Just to keep the juices, and then right before I pull it, I'll just put it on the flame for just a
few
minute.
Minutes? Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah, now I'm gonna flip it.
All right, guys, this is the finished product, and this will be our lunch today, chicken salad. After lunch, we dinghy over to the laundromat, and then over to, and I'll just show you around the place for a second. So when dinghying over, this is the laundry room right here. I just wanted to kind of give you guys a quick little tour of it. They got washers and dryers in here. Everything was fairly clean and in good operating condition. The main rec room right here where the office is, where you go check in and they give you your paperwork and your packet once you get to Marathon. And just a quick little video showing it to you.
Dinghy on and get ready to go.
Chief?
Huh?
Well, we're done with the bike, so we can go put it away, right?
Yeah, grocery shopping, laundry, everything's done.
Kiko,
Talk to me, Goose.
good morning.
Good morning.
It's Friday morning.
Yeah,
Time to leave Marathon here.
start heading to Miami.
Get on to Miami. Have you ever heard of Miami Vice, Kiko?
I have.
So a couple things different about this little trip here is I'm going to the inside, Kiko, because I've never done it before and I think it'll make me a better captain. What do you think of that?
Well, it's always good to try something different.
Yeah, and plus it's windy out here. I don't want to go out there on the Hawk Channel in 4 and 5s. We'll stay on the inside and see what happens, Keek.
See what happens.
We'll learn something new, Keek.
Give it a try.
All right, let's get this dinghy on here and get this party started today.
Okay, folks, so we're heading out of Marathon here. This is the main channel coming out of Marathon, which you see in back of us. It's the City Marathon Marina right there. I've stayed at that marina a couple times, actually. A little rough out here this morning. We're going to head over to that bridge. You can see it over there in the background. And go on the inside today. This Hawk Channel is, it'll be rough out here today. The winds are going to be up pretty good today. Oh, bridge. You're going under it, Jake. You can see at the boards there, it's 65 feet. Man, it is windy out here today. I'm so glad we're not in the Hawk Channel. Southern State does these really well. These are like 1-footers, just nothing. You don't even really know anything's going on, but that wind is out there howling right now.
Yeah, just to let you know, number 7 is...
Chief, these crab pots are so thick you can walk across them.
It looks like it.
I think we should need to go pull in the fishing line. Look at this thing. Look out in front of you here. My God. You can't even...
I can see. Talk to me, Goose. What's going on here?
Chief, we're in crab trap hell. That's all I can tell you. You can't even walk away from the wheel for 2 seconds at all. You can't walk away. It's like it's crazy out here.
Yeah.
My God. Shallow water and crab traps.
Yeah.
We knew it was going to be like that though.
Yeah. There's a sandbar right up there too.
Look at that beautiful, beautiful sunset. Ah, just take that in for a minute.
Hey, I put some clothes on today. I gotta get used to Tats is coming, so I gotta start putting clothes on.
I got what happens when Tats shows up. Try and explain up to me what happened.
We gotta put clothes on.
Kiko?
I don't know.
Chief, why? Look at that. You're even washing dishes. Hey, when are you going to start cleaning the yacht for your girlfriend when she shows up?
Probably around Tuesday. And I'm not liking what I'm seeing because it's a lot of work. I need a little, there's a word we're going to use called cooperation.
Kiko, you know I'm not your man.
You're my boy. You're my boy Blue.
Geek.
Talking to Goose.
Geek, is she really going to get on that plane?
I don't know.
What do you think the chances of her getting on the plane for real are?
I'm at a strong 60% right now.
That's pretty strong, Geek.
And the betting odds in our little tight world, we're 0.
Yeah, we're 0 for 0. Show you guys this beautiful, beautiful sunrise this morning. We're getting ready to leave this harbor, head over to Key Largo this morning. It's probably where we'll stay for the Super Bowl and stuff. Wow, look at this. Just gorgeous.
Give us some words of wisdom, Captain.
Kiko, you're in the Everglades National Park right now. So we're looking for gators, crab traps, shallow water, Chief.
Well, there's a good thing. You got 3 right there, and everything is right there.
Kiko.
And dolphins.
Yeah, well, I don't think dolphins get in this shallow water.
They can't swim.
Not enough water for them.
Savages. I know one thing, don't hit it.
Chief, why am I shitting myself right now?
Well, that's because you can see the bottom and you don't have any depth. That'd be the first reason. Second reason is old age.
Well, that makes you nervous. Give me something. Give me a foot under the boat.
Well,
Jesus.
it's all about the tides.
Maybe we should have waited for a high tide, huh? Something.
So you can see how shallow it is. Hopefully you can see that. That's our trail. That's the other boat's trail. We're kind of on the same trail as him. But looks like we got a little deeper water now. So.
Man, it is almost just impossible to explain the beauty back here. I mean, it's shallow, and yeah, we came through a lot of crab traps, but look at just all the different colors in the waters, and it's getting shallow right now. We're only about 5 miles out from Key Largo, where we're going to anchor for probably a couple days. So, the last cut coming into Grouper Creek here, and then heading over to, then we'll be in Key Largo once we make the cut around this corner right here. Kiko,
There's a dolphin right there.
Where's the dolphin? Oh, he's right there, Chief.
Yeah. So.
There's a bad boy right there. I see you guys. You're handsome boys. Oh, it's a big boy. There's some big boys there. Oh, thank you for leading us in. Oh, you guys are so strong. Good looking. Yeah. Oh, there's a handsome boy. Oh, there's a buddy. He's such a good boy.
All right, it's so clear you can see the anchor right there. Now Paul's gonna back the boat up. It looks like it's gonna set, so you can see how it sits in there.
All right, so after we drop the anchor, we go for a little dinghy ride, check things out. This is actually the next cove over, and I just want to see if I can make the ditch and go around back into the Hawk Channel from here and just check it out. And that's what we do. We just take the dinghy over and go for a nice little ride. Okay, folks, we're gonna end the video this week. Chief,
all right.
What's gonna happen next week?
Tats coming in hot.
I don't know.
we got odds here whether Tats is going to show or not. I had somebody come into the boat, but it didn't work out. Now Pete's got Tats coming, and I think she's coming, but we'll see. We got 60-60 odds. Anyway, Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah.
I always shoot for those underdogs. I would say the Philadelphia Eagles are the underdogs, but we'll see. We'll know. By the time you guys see this video, we'll know who won. But I'd like to see Philadelphia win. I love that quarterback. I don't know what it is. Pete, you like him too, right?
Oh yeah, I've watched his career from day one on once he started college.
Yeah, college ball. Anyway, we wish everybody luck. Either one, I'll take either one of them. Maybe we'll get a chance to watch it today. But right now we're in Tarpon Harbor over in Key Largo.
Yeah.
Last night we had a boat, early this morning we had a huge storm blow through here. But then this morning we had one of the sailboats broke loose. None of the boats that went to sleep with are around us anymore.
Yeah, everybody's gone for some reason.
Yeah, I think their boats blew out of the anchorage because you got to have really good gear when you're out here doing this in the harbor. Anyway, like I said, we're in Tarpon Harbor over in Key Largo, and we will be heading out tomorrow. We're going to leave here and head to Miami, so to start another week. We'll be 2 days going to Miami to pick up Tats. We thought about going over to the Bahamas for a day or two, but I don't think the weather window is going to let it happen for us. Anyway, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, share it with your friends. I am working really hard on the Patreon videos. Those are back behind. These are not rated videos, so I try and keep everything, clean on this, but on those, if an F-bomb slips out once in a while or a topless picture of something happens, that's all on Patreon, and so I'm going to start really working on the Patreon side of the channel and getting it up and running, and to make it worth the value of what you're paying for. Anyway, and like I said, you saw me in a quick interview this week, talking about it a little bit, but I honestly cannot say thank you enough. How about you, Chief?
Yeah, it's great.
It really is overwhelming, and we can't be out here without you guys' support. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube, and just hitting those like buttons, leaving those comments, sharing it with your friends. Hit that super thanks for you guys that want to. We do appreciate it. We need it, and just thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Bye. And I'll keep working on the videos, and they'll get better. I promise. Bye.